Hello, Lowell, Janaba, Kai, David, Connor. How are you doing?
I'm
Good?
fine.
Cool,
Great,
cool,
thank you.
Doing good.
cool. How is everyone's business? Pick up a little bit from the refinance, a little bit, or still slow? I see the business still, it pick up a little bit, yes, but I think it's not very good yet. A lot of people are still waiting. That's what I see.
Get in there.
Yeah. So if you have the camera, turn it on. So I'm gonna start now. And in this webinar, I will share with you everything about Loan Factory, about me, about the benefits of being a loan officer at Loan Factory, what kind of support. So I will share with you all the benefit when you with Loan Factory. I will show you the system, the technology, and let's say if you have a loan, how we're gonna move it, how you're gonna move it from the beginning to the until it closes. Okay. Of course, along the way, if you have a question, please ask me. But if the question is not relevant, please wait to the end, because there will be a lot that I will be covering. So if it's not related, please wait a little bit, wait to the end, and I will answer any question you have. Okay. So let me start it now, and I will share with you my screen. I will share with you my screen. Okay. So I hope that most of you have a chance to check out loanfactory.com. So here's our website where you can see the website does a lot of work for me. The $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. So this is a very cool program that helped me build relationship, help me impress the clients and realtor. Not many loan officer or company out there have this kind of program. Not many can advertise that they have lowest rate or they get 1,000 back. The client can get 1,000 back. So some of you might not aware of this program. So basically, I promote this. And the client, if you have an LE from any lender, any loan officer, they can submit it. We have terms and conditions right here. So the borrower can upload their LE and we will tell them if we can beat it or not. If not, we tell them to close the loan with that lender and we pay them $1,000. So far we have not lost any cases yet. And if you join Loan Factory, you can promote this program. The company will pay for $1,000 if we lose. So this is a chance to prove to your client that you are willing to help them, you are willing to give them the best rate, and you will beat anyone. If not, the company will pay them $1,000. So you can see that the moment you join Loan Factory, you have the ability to promote yourself, promote that we have the best rate. At other company right now, ask yourself this question: what do you have to promote yourself? I mean, right now at your company, most of you are just a normal loan officers. You cannot promote yourself at all, right? You cannot do anything special to get the attention of the clients. At Loan Factory, we are different. We have a lot of different programs to help you promote yourself. And in this business, you know that if you are just an ordinary loan officer, you will not have anything to promote yourself. And therefore, the client will not pay attention to you or realtor. They don't want to work with you because you are not special. You don't have anything different or better than other loan officers out there, right? So that is why at Loan Factory, we create opportunity for you to promote yourself. Any question about this program? We have the terms and conditions down here on the bottom. So we only accept fixed rate, conventional, conforming loan. So no jumbo, no high balance. And we also exclude builder preferred lender. So that's it. Okay. Any question, please speak up. That is the best way for everyone to hear your question, and it's the best way for me to answer. I don't want to read the chat box. So please ask me the question. Raise your hand and ask the question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Satish.
Yeah, you just say we don't do high balance. Is that
No,
what?
it's just this program. We don't want to compare with high balance.
Which program?
The $1,000 lowest rate.
Oh, okay. That is for conforming loan only.
Yes.
$1,000. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, yeah, Tuan, this is Satish. So how do you, like when they provide the loan estimate, right? You say, you're gonna beat them. My question is like, you have a specific set of comps. So how do you do that? Like,
So,
for example, if your comp is 1%, their loan estimate, they come with a better price. So how do we adjust that? Like, we don't want to lose the customer.
yes.
And as well as want to beat them. So how or beat or match them, right?
So very simple, right? Just like right now, all of us, we don't want to lose the client, right? So when they come to you, they say that they have another offer, another loan estimate with better pricing. Naturally, we have to lower our compensation to match or beat that, right? Naturally,
Yeah.
we do the same here. We just do the same. But we are willing to beat anyone. That means we are willing to lower our comp to 0.
Okay.
And if you lower to 0 and we still cannot beat, then we have nothing more to lose, right? You already lowered to 0. Then the company will take over. We will either do it at a loss or we pay them $1,000. You will not lose anything. And you still can be the loan officer of the loan. You keep that client with you so that for future business, right? You don't want to lose any client. You keep that relationship with you. You don't lose anything. The company will lose money.
Okay, but how do you, because once we set up the comp, right? Like for example, with a company lender X, we say 1% comp or something. And how do we reduce? We go with a bro.
Good question. So basically, at Loan Factory, we set our lender pay compensation to 250 bps.
Okay.
And you can switch to borrow pay compensation to 0 if you want to. You can lower it to 200, 180, 150, 150. You can choose whatever you want. You can switch to borrow pay and lower it.
Okay.
That's how we try to be competitive.
But whenever you switch to borrow paid, if you're constantly switching to borrow paid, and you have a number of deals that are falling behind what you already told the regulators that is your comp, now you're going to run into a problem with the regulators because they're saying, okay, what you're doing, you said your comp is 250, but now you're putting out constantly putting out stuff is only 100 basis points.
So you are helping your clients. Instead of charging 250, now you give them a discount. So there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. But what the regulators, and I found this already, I've been audited a couple of times before on this, is that they come back and they say, well, you either need to change your comp to match what your lowest rate is that you're putting out, or don't come in here and say you're doing 250 compensation when you're actually in truth and fact constantly putting out 125, 105 or less than. So you don't have a locked-in basis.
Basically, everyone doing this right now, and all lenders allow this. all lenders allow us to charge lender pay 250 or switch
Yes.
to borrower pay and lower our cost. So I don't see any problem with the regulator. We've been in business many years. We've been audited many years. And there's no problem. Yeah. So let me continue. So basically, here is the benefit. When you work with Loan Factory, we give you our software, proprietary software. We build our software. We don't use any other software out there like Lending Pad, Arrive, Loan Shifter, 𝐂𝐀𝐑𝐄. You don't have to buy any of those software. Everything is given to you for free. So you don't have to pay technology fee. And I will be providing the training almost every week to help you. And I am the #1 loan officer in the country. I want you to be successful. I will be helping all loan officers at the company. Hi, Marco.
Hey, how you doing, Antoine?
Good, good.
Going back to 250 basis compensation plan. Now, when it comes to non-QM or some different programs like DSCR, do you have a cap when it comes to dollar amount? Because you can do a DSCR for 900,000 and you're looking at over 20,000 commission. So I would like to know, you have a cap on dollar sign.
So we have a cap on lender pay of $20,000 per loan, and we will apply the same cap on borrower pay if there is EPO on the lender have EPO. So yeah, the cap is $20,000 per loan.
Even if it's non-traditional.
Even if what?
Even if it is a non-traditional loan.
Yes, correct. Even because the lender might charge an EPO, and we don't want loan officer to abuse it and then charge.
Does that apply to commercial and industrial loans as well?
Yes, everything. But we don't. Most commercial loans don't have an EPO, so there's no cap. You can earn more than $20,000.
So it's under those with an EPO that would fall underneath the $20,000 cap.
Yeah, $20,000 cap, correct.
Okay, and that would include reverse mortgages as well.
Correct. As long as
Yeah.
if the lender has no EPO, we don't place a cap on the commission.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Raymond. Hello,
Yes.
Raymond.
Yes. So I'm looking at the comp plan here. My understanding is, let's say I do a $500,000 loan. I charge 1% up front, not back end fee, just 1% up front. So that's $5,000 commission there, minus the $595 plus the $500 or whatever, the processing fee and the flat fee. So about 79% commission level, right? Is that correct?
What percent? I'm sorry.
About 80%. 80%. Okay, commission level. So 100% you're saying here, but with the processing fee and the flat fee of $500 to $1,095, so I'll probably get about 80%, roughly about 80% commission level.
Yes. What is your question? Yeah.
So that there's no other fees, right? That I got to pay out because I could charge the customer the processing fee, right?
Yeah. So basically, let me talk about that first. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, we don't charge any monthly fee.
Okay.
We are a flat fee model. So if you don't close any loan, you don't pay anything. And every loan that you close, we will pay you 100%, but then we keep $595 and $500 processing. So the total is $1,095, a total per loan, nothing else. We don't charge any other fee. So if you join Loan Factory and you don't close any loan for 6 months, you pay us nothing for 6 months. And every time you close one loan, you pay this much.
Yes. Okay.
Around the processing fee. So some loan officer asking me if they can charge the processing fee to the clients. And my advice is not to. Don't charge the client. The reason is the client hate to see the fee. They hate companies that keep charging them a lot of fee. So you should avoid that. So instead of, let's say, making 150 bip plus 500 processing fee, you can waive the processing fee.
Yes.
Charge 175 bip.
Hmm.
That's why the client, Section A, they don't see a lot of, charges, and they're happier. So that's what our advice. You can adjust your commission wherever you want, but don't charge the client the commission fee and the processing fee.
Yeah, I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I don't really sell on rates. I sell on the cash flow per month. I did that in the past. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good. Good. Hey, Mona. Hello, Mona.
Hey, Tom. So I have a question. So you said because of the EPO, like early payoff, that's the reason why we have a cap on our commission?
Yeah. Almost all company has a cap on commission. And I feel that
How can you prevent the EPO even if you don't charge anything? If the borrower wants to refinance, they would go ahead and refinance, That doesn't prevent them from doing that.
exactly. In our industry, that is the risk that all of us have to take. EPO is the risk. And if the client refinance within 6 months, we have to pay. That is the standard in our industry. There's no way you can prevent that. The only thing you can prevent is don't give them too much credit. Some client purposely try to cheat you. They try to get a lot of credit back, and they know that they will refinance quickly right after the loan is closed. So don't allow the client to take advantage of you. Don't allow them to lock the rate with a lot of credits. Yeah.
Okay, my next question is, so you said for lender paid comp is 250 BEPS. Do we have a cap as far as the BEPS goes on borrower paid comps too?
You can switch to borrow pay, and you can charge anywhere from 0 to 250 BEPS.
Like for smaller loans, like for
Yes.
100,000 loans, that's
Yeah.
the same rule?
Yes, same rule, yeah. And you can waive the underwriting fee to help pass the QM test. Yeah.
I'm talking about non-QM loans, like there is no QM test.
Yeah. Well, now you talk about small loan. You didn't say about non-QM or QM.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like on non-QM smaller loans, sometimes we as loan officers, we don't make much. So if we have a cap as for a BEP, it's not worth our time, It's like $1,000 after paying all the fees.
You use an extreme case because nowadays nobody do $100,000 loan, and it's super rare. And even if it's considered rare, right? You make less. That's fine. If it rarely happen, why would we worry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very rare nowadays that the loan amount is small. Yeah. Hi, investment.
Hey, I just have a quick question. So you mentioned if the lender is EPO, then the cap is $20,000. How can we know like if a lender is EPO or not? If they're not EPO, can we charge like more than if there is no cap for that, right?
Yeah, we keep track of all lenders that have EPO. So we keep track of that.
Okay, and then you said like the lender paid comp is set at 2.5%. Is this gonna apply to California loans also, or California is gonna be less?
Yeah, we have 250 for all three lenders. Except California, we keep it only 200.
Okay, so California is 200, but if we want to go borrower paid, are we allowed to go above 200, or we have to stay at 200 or less?
Have to be at 200 or less in California.
200, okay. And then is this going to apply for both like correspondent and broker loans, or let's say for correspondent? So correspondent, if we charge, let's say 2 points up front, and then we have like some credit in the back, the credit is not going to go to borrower. Can we get that credit, or no, we are capped at 2 points?
No, we will not allow you to switch to correspondent, just you get more money. Our correspondent and wholesale are very similar.
Okay.
So, and borrow pay compensation cannot be higher than the lender pay compensation. That is the rule applied by all lenders. All lenders have the same rule.
Okay, so now another question that I have. So I'm a loan officer living in California. So it means if I want to originate loans in any states, I'm capped at 2% origination fee, or if I want to do any loans in only California, I'm capped at 200 bips. Let's say if I have a loan in Texas, can I charge like 2.5 or no? I still have to stay at like 200.
Yes, only in California it capped at 200. In all other states it capped at 250.
Got it. And even if the lender is not EPO, we are still capped at 200.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
And then for that 595 for loan factory costs, the broker fee, are we allowed to charge that to the borrower or no?
No. These two fees you have to pay.
Oh, okay.
If you want to charge the borrower, my advice is to raise your comp from 200 to 220. Whatever, raise it a little bit more to make it up.
But what if we are capped at like 200 in California? Can I still go like, let's say 2.1 and to cover those? So it's not possible.
200 is the max. That's all you can charge.
Oh, okay,
got
it.
But again, one more time, it's very rarely, it's super rare that you can go above that because of the competition. There's a lot of competition nowadays. So you are very lucky if you can make 150 in California or 200. It's really difficult to make a lot of money nowadays because the competition. Everyone is competing, consumer is shopping around. So it's very difficult to make more than that. So I don't think you should worry too much about that.
No, I'm not worried about that because it's still in California, 200 bips is a good amount of money that you can make. It's noticeable amount of money in compared with like the property values and the loan amounts. But like if I charge, let's say the borrower like 2 points, and we are, because in the current company that I'm working correspondent and broker loans. The broker, when I have like a credit on the rate, that credit goes back to my client, and on correspondent it goes to the loan officer. So I just want to see if it's going to be the same here at Loan Factory. So let's say I have a broker loans, and let's say FHA or whatever loans as broker. If I have like a credit on the rate, is it going to apply to the borrower? So if I charge 2 points, let's say that rate has like 1 point credit, do they?
You can keep it. And when you keep it, that means your compensation go up from like 130 to 150. It's the same thing. When you set your comp and then you have extra credit, you can keep it. That means your comp will go up a little bit. That's it. So it's all the same. It's all about how you sell the rate, what rate you're selling to your client. If your client is accept that rate, or they're gonna shop around, they're gonna leave you because you charge a higher rate. So it's all about the competition.
But do we have the option to have the client to get that credit to bring less cash to closing, or no?
You, like I said, the extra credit, you can keep it to yourself. That means if you want to keep that credit, you just raise your comp. That's it.
Got it.
So instead of charging 155 and the client have 1,000 credit, and you want to keep that credit, you raise your comp to 170. You keep that credit. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I hate to go back to Heckens, and as you can see at the rate sheets, usually we go to 80-90% utilization percentage, which gives you approximately about 4%. So, and it's okay for FHA. So that tells me that if you go with a cap of 2%, there is a conflict right there, unless I have to go all the way down, and it wouldn't make much sense to originate reverse mortgages.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So I know that some loan officer, you make more, even 3 or 4 or 5% on reverse mortgage. I know that. And that's why you want to keep it that way. So like I said, if the lender have the policy, no EPO, then we don't cap your commission. You can make more. So you can check.
Why would I know that? I mean, you're working with Finance of America, for instance. Just give me an example.
Yes. Yeah. I don't do reverse mortgage. So I don't really know.
That's what I'm asking.
Interject, Jason? Just ask your AE. That's it. You're on your talking to the lender. Talk to them. Find out what their position is on the EPOs. I also wanted to, if I can say something to Juan, also on the rates. So we're talking about a compensation of 250. So when you run a lender paid, we have different lenders that can go for it's 150. Provident, Loan United 150. So their max cap to us on the lender paid is 1.5, and then you can go up to 250. So when you run the engine, you're going to see a slew of lenders. You might have 22 lenders, and the top ones are you're making 1.5. But the first new kind lending, new res, you can make 2 points. So there's different lenders, and now the comp, as you can set up, as Swan said, you can set it up at 1 or 1.5. If somebody was alleging that you're kind of switching and going back and forth, you can set your comp as a lender paid and borrower paid at 2 different levels, because you don't have a choice you do have a choice to pick. When it's a borrower paid, again, you can go to a 1.5 to 2.5. So in some states, as a state of California, you're capped at 2 no matter where you're at. So running the engine, if you need to be competitive, and somebody's coming to you and they're like, hey, I'm at 5 3/4 today, and you can, instead of getting 2.5, you do 1.5. You might be at the same or maybe even lower. So it gives you the realm in this way. You're not digging into the borrower's money if they don't have enough money. So you're competitive in your price, and that at that point in time, there's nothing the regulators can do, because each lender already has agreed with one what they're going to pay out. Sorry to interject. Just wanted to put that out there.
Thank you, Alex. So let me move on, because we have a lot of material to cover. I'm sorry. Let me move on, and I will not spend too much time on one topic. So we provide you tons of support, from marketing support to underwriting support. So marketing support means if you want to create a customized image, you need to edit a video, you need to run an ad. The marketing team can help you, and they don't charge you anything. If you need to talk to an underwriter, you need their help calculate DTI. You need to find a lender for your difficult scenario. You need to find a program for it, a non-QM program for your loan scenario. Then the underwriter can help you with that. They deal with a lot of lenders every day, so they can look at the scenario, and they can tell you which program, which lender you should go with, and what rate you can get. They can help you with all of this, and it's free. And Loan Factory, we don't charge a monthly fee, no technology fee, no desk fee, no junk fee, no nothing.
Does that include the guidelines from the non-QM lenders?
Can you say that again about the non-QM lender?
Does that include the guidelines?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't charge anything monthly. Basically, we support you. We want you to close loan, and we can close almost any type of loan. I will show you later. This is just information. Later on, I will show you the system, the lenders, the pricing engine, and everything else. This is just information for now. So you pay.
Yeah, really quick. Just going into processing. Can we use our own processor, or is it mandatory to use yours?
You cannot use your own processor. The reason is, by law, the processor has to be in-house or third party. We will not allow you to have your own processor, because that is not compliant.
Okay. And what about QC on the file? Do you QC those files?
Of course, we do everything ourselves.
Okay.
We take it. So the processor will do a lot more than any other processor out there. So when the loan is ready to go, you will let the processor know. They will jump on and register the loan, issue the disclosure. They will work with the lender. They will clear all conditions. They will take the loan to fund it for you. And then you only need to go in and request pay commission. That's it. So we do have some third-party processor, but in general, most people don't use them because it costs a lot more. At Loan Factory, our processor charges only $500. If you use the third-party processor, it's gonna cost you at least $800 to $900. It's gonna cost you more. So, and that's why in-house processing is popular. Almost everyone using it. Commission, you can be 1099 or W-2. In some state, you must be a W-2, like Illinois, like Nevada, Massachusetts, North Carolina, South Carolina. So some states, you have to be W-2. And if you are W-2, you can pay only 90% instead of 100%. In 42 states, the company, I myself have a loan and I don't keep it. I will give it to the loan officer like you, but we pay you only a quarter. The reason is you do very little. The processor do everything, you do very little. You get paid a quarter, but you get to keep that relationship. You are the loan officer of the loan. So in the future, if the client refinance, they are likely to reach out to you. But you are the loan officer of the loan. Okay. And we also have a referral fee bonus. You can earn up to $5,000 if you refer someone that produced 50 loans a month in the past 12 months. So we have a referring bonus for the loan officer. So this is the reason. The question is why Loan Factory? Why you have to join Loan Factory, right? And so you have that question. That's why you are here. And I believe that the client, your client, will ask the same question, right? When they go to you and before they ask you to help them, they ask the same question: why you? Why I have to select you, right? And in order to win the clients, you must answer that question. You must tell them that you work with me, we have a super low interest rate. And how low? Of course, every loan officer out there tell the client that they have super low rate, right? How low? It is very low. So for example, at Loan Factory, we have a pricing engine here. So anyone can go here and check the rate. Anyone can check the rate here. And so your client can check the rate here. You can check the rate here. Our competitor can check the rate here. And our rates are super low. I'm confident that no one else can beat our rate. No one else can beat our rate. And I want you, all of you, to do a research to compare your rate versus Loan Factory. I think it's a good exercise for all of us. I want you to compare your rate versus Loan Factory and tell me if your rate is better. And I highly doubt that. So our pricing engine is super easy to use and very helpful. It helps the client to find out the affordable home ownership programs. So if the client income is 80% of AMI, then they will qualify for the Home Ready, Home Possible, and the LLPA waiver. So they will see the rate for them, special rate. And you can see right here, the rate right here, 5.5% today. And the user can expand it to see the ranking of all lenders. At 5.5, 80 Mortgage has the best rate. Then VIP Mortgage, Provident Funding. You can see the ranking. And Rocket rate's pretty high right now.
Yep.
Yeah. But you see the ranking. And this is one great example that I keep telling many loan officers out there are not smart enough or pretty lazy and not a good loan officers because they keep sending their loan to lender like this or this. And they didn't aware that by shopping around, they can save $3,000 or $4,000 easily. They can send loan to this company to get much better rate. So at Loan Factory, we know that our competitor, most of you don't use a pricing engine. Most of you either being so cheap and not want to buy the software to do pricing, or you don't want to pay for it, or you're lazy. So whatever reason, I know that most of us don't shop around. But at Loan Factory, we shop around on every loan. And we make sure we give them the best deal. You know, we pick the top 3 lenders for them. That way, our client can get better rates. How can you compete? If we offer our client this rate with almost no point, and you end up charging the client $2,300 points, how can you compete, right? And by the way, with this rate, Loan Factory will get paid 1%. So if you compare the rate on our website with your rate, the rate on our website have 1% compensation. And when you join Loan Factory, we will create a website like this for you. On your website, you can have your own pricing engine, your own application. And on your pricing engine, you can decide how much you want to make. You can preset this value. You can pick the lender that you want to be on the pricing engine. You can control a lot. But the bottom line is we empower you, we give you the software, we give you the website, we give you the pricing engine where you can change all of this value. But if we use the default from our website, we make 100 bid, and the client get this rate. These are the rate for the client. Hi, Vesper.
Hey, I just have a quick question about your marketing that you said. So you mentioned that your marketing team, they will be able to help us create videos that we want to use in our social media. Is this correct? So
yeah, if you can wait to the later on when I talk about marketing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I will go into the detail. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
On
And another question about your pricing. I see like all these lenders, they show like the price at 5.5%, and they're all like pretty much at par. So how can I see like those rates that we can see like some credits on it? Like, because I checked the website, I don't have the logins yet, but when I check, the max rate that it shows is like 5.75%, 5.8. So is it possible once we have the login, we can see like the rates, like let's say 6.5%?
Yeah, see 5.75, you got the credit here. But I will show you later when you are part of the company, you can see everything.
Got it.
We don't want to show the consumer too much. This is for consumer.
Question.
And you can see that I promote loan officer in the company. We promote and we want all of you to have 5-star review. So like David Kim, he been with the company a little over a year, and he's one of the top 10 in the company. He has so many good reviews. He has so many good reviews. And if you check it out, you can see that we build a website for every loan officer. We build a website for every loan officer. So for example, let's see, we build a website for each of our where you can have your own domain name. You can purchase your own domain name. And that way you can have yourname.com. You can promote your website to your clients. You don't have to send them a dummy link anymore. You can see there's a lot of different, I will come back later. But like Terry Hingwin right here, he has its own website, whatstherate.com. And if you go there, you can see his website. It's loaded. It's a review on Yelp. It's a review on Google. You can see all information here. Here with the pricing engine, with the video, with review. There's a lot of information that you can put on your website. So, hi, Alessandro.
A question?
Yes.
Okay.
In order to have such a competitive rates, does the discount come from the commission that the loan officer is supposed to get, or how? I'm missing the point.
So a lot of broker and loan officer ask me this question. Hey, Torren, how come you have such a low rate? How come I'm famous for having a super low rate? Not only my client, but my competitor, everyone told me the same story. How come your rate is so good? And my answer is pretty simple. First, I shop around for my client. Every single client, I shop around. And the loan officer out there, they don't shop around. Secondly, I do my volume. So I'm willing to make less, but I close more loans. And I make it up. And when you close one loan, it takes you a lot of time and effort. But at Loan Factory, you can close a loan smoothly and easily and take half of the effort. And because it's easy to close loan at Loan Factory, I don't have to make a lot. Because they know that I have low rate, they want to work with me, they come to me. And then the last reason why we have the best rate is because we deal with every lender. We ask them to give us the best deal. So if you want us to send more loans to you, give us better rate, give us better deals. So because we are so much bigger than most other brokers out there, we can negotiate. We ask them to give us good rate. So because of these three reasons, it's hard for any broker out there to beat our rate. Most of the time, our rate are better. So yeah, so that.
So in order to beat everybody's rate, that doesn't mean that the loan officer has to give the commission away.
No, of course not. Of course not. Almost every one of our loan officers make money on every loan. We never have to give up our commission. We only give up when we find some weird lender or loan officer out there that have super low rate, then we will lose that. But if that happens, we lose anyway, right? If the client come to you and say, hey, I have this offer, super low rate, and you cannot beat it, there's nothing you can do anyway.
Right.
So we don't do anything special. We just try to compete, and we are willing to compete. That's all. But we are smarter. We use the technology. So let me show you one example. Let me show you one example of this program. So if the income is 80% of AMI, the system is so smart. It will tell us that, oh, this one qualify for Home Ready, Home Possible. We'll get 2,500 credit from the lender. This loan qualify for the 2-1 buy down, paid by the lender. So that means the borrower will get 2% discount on the first year and 1% discount on the second year. So we can check the rate right here. We can see the rate, and you will see Rocket have the best rate. Let's say 5.625. The core is only 844. But if you check it out, you will see, if you click on it, you can see that the borrower will get for year 1, 3.625, year 2, and year 3, remaining term. So on the first year alone, the borrower saved $5,000. The second year, they said this. So the total, they saved $7,600. This is the best program out there. Yeah. It's easy to qualify. It's easy to qualify. So there's 4 conditions: purchase, primary resident, loan amount $350K or less, and 4 is the median. The income has to be 80% of AMI. So it's pretty easy to qualify, and this is a very popular loan program right now. You can promote this. Most loan officers out there don't know about this, and they don't promote this at all. So I use this and promote. I get so many clients. So the key here in our business is, to promote. You need to show to your client that you are better and different than everyone else. Right now, I see the problem that almost all of us have is we don't know what to promote. We don't know what to say on social media. We don't know how to impress our clients and realtors. And that's why we're not successful. But if you work with me, I identify good program, good thing to promote, and I share with all of you. You can promote it and you get a lot of clients. That's the benefit of working with me. You see how I do business, and you see how I promote to my client, and you can do the same. Hi, Larry.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good. Thanks for taking my question and thanks for presenting for us today. That 3,500, that also comes with that $1,000 fee that you charge, right? So it'd be more like 2,500.
2,500.
Remember,
Oh, 2,500. Are you talking about this program, Home Ready?
no, I was referring to where you had broker commission for the loan, for example, for 350.
Okay.
But
350 is the purchase, the loan amount, right?
no, so you had the 1% commission for the broker at 3,500, but it'll be minus the 500 processing fee, and then the other 500.
1095.
Okay,
So this is the commission that lender will pay us. This is the lender will pay us this amount. And that means you keep that, but you pay the company 1095.
Now, we're here in California where it's mostly jumbo deals, right? And so I've been trying to shop on for UWM for a jumbo deal, and jumbos just haven't gone down. Even though everything went down 50 basis points, jumbo is still very expensive. And as you know, California, especially the Bay Area where I am, it's one of the most expensive in all the country. So is that going to be applicable? Are we still going to be able to charge 1% on these jumbo deals where the pricing isn't as auspicious?
Yeah, for jumbo loan, we cannot compete against the bank and credit union. So I myself in the Bay Area, I'm in San Jose, and I refuse to do jumbo loan because I don't see the benefit. I don't see how I can be competitive and how can I win against the bank. So I don't compete. I don't work. I don't do jumbo loan.
What I normally do with those jumbo loan is I have a buddy over the credit union and I'll swap loan with them all day long.
Exactly. I do the same thing.
Okay, he's got great jumbo program that not even Wells Fargo can beat up there.
You are smart. You are smart, Lowell. I do the same because when I do that, I can keep the client with me. They love me because I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. I refer them to someone that give them the best benefit. I don't try to myself and make money at their expense. So that is smart, Lowell. I do the same thing as you. Yeah. Hi, IG.
Ijua?
Ijua? Yeah.
So I was reading the reviews of Loan Factory. You guys have an excellent review. However, you do business with Advantage Credit, and Advantage Credit has a terrible review. Why do you want to do business with them?
Well, there are two reasons. First, they are cheap. They charge only $70 for everything. They are the cheapest out there, and we need to save money. Secondly, we don't really care. All we want is the credit report, right, for our client. So nobody knows what's going on with Advantage Credit. The consumer don't even care. What we want is we want the credit report, and that's all. And so far, we don't run into any problem with Advantage Credit. We are working with Advantage Credit, not the consumer. So there's no issue at all. So far we use it exclusively. I myself pay them about $17,000 a month, and I have no problem with them at all. Okay, I will move on. There's a lot more I have to prove.
I'm sorry, I'm here. Yeah. So I was just saying about Advantage Credit. It's not a bad company because you can do a lot of things with that. With the $70, I use them and they're pretty cool. The only thing that you have to be aware of is that at the time you're pulling credit out of the LOAs or whatever it is, never put a phone number or an email address, because they sell the data to a third party people. So they call it data trigger or credit triggered leads. You never do that. It happened to me. They start bombarding your client, right and left. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's advice. And at Loan Factory, we even do better than that. So at Loan Factory, every day, every night, we have a team who will put the client phone number in the do not call list, so that the client won't be called by loan officers out there. So we protect our clients. And that's why when you work with Loan Factory, I do every little thing to protect you, protect your clients, protect your business. When you work with Loan Factory, you will see the benefit here and there. Everything adds up, it's a lot. So this is just one example of how we do things to protect you and your clients. Hi, Alexander.
So on that, Thwan, just to elaborate on what you're doing, everybody. So what Thwan does is what I do is I collect the license, email address, and the phone number, and I put that in. I send them a bar authorization. His team, within 48 hours, it'll be cleared on day 3. So as your prospect, what you're doing is I was just looking at the email because I did one last night at about 12 o'clock. I did one. By tomorrow, they're going to be a do not call list and not to be bothered. So within 24 hours, the team, whether it's on a weekend too, I did them on the weekend. So what you do is grab the license, the number, social security number, and the email address with the phone number, put it in there, create a bars authorization. Within I would say 48 hours, that client of yours will not be bothered. Now, the reason I learned is because when I first came on board, I ran 2 people and they're like, 60 people, 70 people. Now what I do, I take my time. As they're coming in, even before I ask for licenses or anything, I ask for those 2 items or 3 items, depending on how many people are in there. Once you do that, you have no worries, my friends.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really quick. Would Murad be able to pull a soft credit? Do you have that or you don't?
Yes. So basically, we will create an account, Advantage Credit account for each of you. And you can use your account to pull credit, soft pull or hard pull, and you pay for it. Yeah. But then with soft pull, you cannot run AUS. Yeah. Hi, Larry.
Question regarding loan generate. If we the loan that we generate, it's not from a Loan Factory. We get fully commission, right?
Yeah. So,
But for example, if we generate our own loan and we submit loan through Loan Factory for about a loan 500,000, and the commission base is 1%. So we get 1% minus the administration fee, processing fee, and the rest go to the loan officer.
Correct.
All right. Now, second, so there's in the contract say that if we get the loan generate from Loan Factory, we get 0.3%.
So that you don't do anything. I call you up and say, hey, hi, I have a loan. Can you help my client? And you say, yes. You have time. You can help me. You can help the company. And we'll give you the loan. So that loan is generated by the company, not you.
Yes.
So you help that client, you get paid that much. Yeah.
So there are 2 kinds of loan that we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Self-generated or company-generated. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Thank you. So here, one thing that you will realize that there's many things there's many mistakes that you make. So for example, you don't shop around for your client. You don't find the best lender for your clients. you work with a small broker who only sign up with a few lenders. And therefore, when you have a deal like a commercial or reverse mortgage or mobile home loan, you cannot help the client. But at Loan Factory, we can close any type of loans. We work with 200 lenders. We can do any type of loan. We can compete with anyone. So, and then when you help the client, we want you to have a Google My Business account. You need to collect all the 5-star reviews. That way, you can use that to promote to everyone else. The future client, before they want to work with you, they look you up on Google. They look at your review. And if you don't have enough review, or if you have bad review, nobody want to work with you. So at Loan Factory, we help you collect 5-star review. We help you build a trust with your client. So if you check it out, Loan Factory, we have a lot of Google reviews. This number seems too low. I have to check. But we have over 7,500 reviews, 5-star review, and it's perfect. So if you work with Loan Factory, you will get all the good review. We will build it for you. We will help you with that. So you know that in any business, right? Pricing and service are important, both of them. So imagine you have the best pricing and the best service, the client will come to you, right? So many loan officers out there don't know how to build up reputation. That is wrong. And then many loan officers out there are not trying their best to give the client the best rate. And that also wrong. You need to give them both. That way the client will appreciate you and want to work with you, right? So I also want to share with you, we have this many loan officers, this many lender, this many Google review. Also, let me see. You know that at Loan, with the best lender that we work with is Rocket Mortgage. And Rocket, they give us no EPO policy. So if you send your loan to Rocket, you don't have to pay for EPO. They also give us 15-day free extension. So you send loan to them, you don't have to worry about extension fee.
But on pricing, isn't Providence one of the top ones out there when it comes on to pricing?
Correct. Providence is always well known to be the best lender.
Yeah.
They have the best prices. And but then they are a little bit tough to work with.
Yes.
Be careful. They have
Be
some
clean.
over.
Yeah, it must be clean.
Yes, yes.
Squeaky. No, Snow White clean.
Yes, that's correct. So not only that, if you want to save money, you can submit the loan to Rocket and pull credit report with them. It's free. They pay for the credit report. Also, on your loan, let's say if your the borrower credit score is 690, you can submit to the lender, to Rocket, and ask them to help improve the credit score. They will help us for free. And after they help and the credit score increase, they will make the adjustment in the pricing for the client. So it's pretty nice. Those are very nice features that they offer us. Very nice.
But one other thing I found with Rocket is that they're gonna send that client eventually too. So it won't be your client after that; it becomes a part of their retail client book.
No, they won't. They will not do that. They will not do that. Yeah. So let me repeat it. Compensation, you get 100% commission, minus 595 and 500. Then you choose, you get paid only 90%. And if you are a brand new loan officer, then we pay you only 80% of the first 3 transactions, unless you join a mentorship or a team. Then we will pay you 100%, but then you need to split your commission with the mentor or the team lead. So we do this so that you can be helped by a mentor or team leader. We don't want you to suffer. So we pay you 100%, even though you are brand new, with the condition that you must work with a mentor or team leader. This is to help you.
Now, what qualifies you as a team leader?
If you are a team leader, you can join as a team leader. You can open a team. You can admit team member to join your team. You can earn an override on your team member. Our system is really smart. It will split up the commission. So let's say your team member close a loan and your team member is willing to pay you 20% or 30%. Then the moment that he or she close the loan and request commission, the system will split up the commission and pay you and the loan officer at the same time. Yeah. So in 13 states, you have to be W-2. These are Georgia, Illinois, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, Mississippi.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
On the override, can it be basis points or does it have to be a percentage?
Yeah, it can be basis point. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a teamwork environment where you can build your own team or you can join a team. Same thing with mentorship. You can join a mentor and get help from a mentor, or you can become a mentor. Yes. Hi, Vespan.
Hey, I just have a quick question. So you said that Rocket is not EPO, and we discussed earlier if the lender is EPO, we are capped at $20,000. So if we go with Rocket for a loan, then there is no cap?
No, they still have EPO. They have EPO, but this is their policy. If someone else refinance your loan within 180 days, other lender would charge you EPO. With them, they don't charge you EPO.
Got it.
So they still have EPO, but they give us favor so that we don't have to pay. Yeah. Hi, Janaba.
How long do you have to split your commission with the mentor? Is it for the first 3 or 3 loans, or is it
I
continuous?
recommend 3 loans so that you can learn as much as possible.
Okay.
And for some reason, if you don't like a mentor, you can always drop out and join another mentor. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me move on with something really good right now. So let me share with you the system. So I can share with you the system. We have an academy. If you're new, you can join the academy. You can learn our system step by step, or you can learn our loan life cycle. You can learn our best practice. Yeah, there's classes that where you can learn. And this is our, oh, you didn't see my screen. I'm sorry. Let me share that. Oh, I thought that you can see my screen. I'm sorry. So here's our academy where you can learn step by step navigation in our software, or you can learn a loan life cycle. You can, there are 3 parts: working with leads, working with prospects, and working with loans. So at Loan Factory, we have 3 pipelines: leads, prospect, and loan. Lead is just a name and phone number or email. Prospect is an actual application, the borrower apply. And loan is the transaction submitted to the lender, ready to go. So it's live. So this is how we break down the entire pipelines, the 3 pipelines, and we manage it. I will share with you all the features that we have. You can see our marketing materials. We have so much marketing materials that you can generate and you can customize and you can post it on social media. So like every week, we post a lot of material. What happened? My internet is slow. It's loading. You can see a lot of material in Spanish, in Vietnamese, in English. See, you can promote this, the Euro down payment program, $5,250 assistance program. You can see a lot of different programs that you can generate. and you can see that. You see your information will be shown up here, and all you need to do is click generate, and that's it. You have it, like right here.
Okay, I use a little piece of proprietary software on my website currently, which is pretty much what we consider to be fly paper. If you land on my page right now, it captures your email, it will capture your phone number, it will run it against the DNC and send all that information to me within seconds of you being out there. Can it be incorporated in the site if I can?
What kind of software is that?
It's called fly paper.
Fly paper.
Yeah, it's embedded in the website. I've built it in the website, and any marketing stuff. So if I put something on, let's say I'm running an ad on Facebook, let's play something, or on LinkedIn, and somebody drops on that ad, immediately before they even get to the website, I already know who is there already.
Yes, I will go there later. I will show you about that later. So
okay.
We have everything for you. You don't need to pay for any of these software. It costs you money.
Okay.
And ours is better, easier to use, free, and better in capturing leads. So
Okay.
we have 100 of this material you can generate. Not only you can go by, let's say realtor, you want to target, you can help realtor. So we have marketing material to help realtor. We have marketing material to co-marketing with realtors. We have you can promote a loan program. You can promote a rate and chart. So for example, you want to promote 15-year 4.875, you can click here. And then here you are, you have the image generated by one click. You can see this right here. It's not showing up for you. I'm not sure why it's not showing up for you. But and then you can promote a holiday. You can promote a review. If you get a 5-star review, you can, let's say that you got a 5-star review here. You can click a button, you can generate the image with your information. It's really fast. Everything 1 to 2 click. If you close a loan really fast, you will see it show up on your page, and you can click on it, you generate it 9 days. You click on it, you generate it. It's showing up right here. You can promote mortgage terms. You can, you see company video here. There's a lot of video for you to download and promote. Let's see. Let me come back. Hey, Janaba.
Hi. For the flyers, are we able to incorporate our own pictures on the flyers?
Yeah, it's automatic. Yes.
Okay.
Everything automatic, of course. We want to customize using your image, your name, your phone number, your information, everything.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, all 1 click. And you can build your referral realtor network. You can build it up. You can follow up with them. You can set when to call them. We track how many we refer to realtor and how many they refer to us. You can build a website for them. You can do a lot. The goal is to build a relationship with the realtor. You can refer loan officer to loan factory and get paid for the bonus. If you have a question, you can create a ticket so that we can jump on and help you. You can create a ticket. We have more than 20 departments. You can create a ticket for any of these departments, and we'll get back to you. Hi, Alessandro.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
So the question is, will the mentor be able to help us out with all of this? Because this is, again, this is what I was talking before, and this is, for me, is what I need the biggest help. I am a real estate instructor. I have database of thousands of real estate agents I gave the license to. You were saying before, why would anybody deal with you? You are just like everybody else.
For me, the situation is different. I'm not like everybody else, and the agent I gave the license to would definitely work with me. But I've been working in real estate investment and real estate brokerage all my life.
Yes.
And I have worked for the past 4 years as a mortgage loan originator, but I always work with somebody else helping me out. And I never had the technology that I see you have over here, neither in marketing and anything else. So I always bagged everybody, my company, say, hey, help me out with some flyer. How can I tease my real estate agent? What am I giving to them? And the biggest issues is there is a huge disconnection between mortgage loan originator that they don't understand real estate agent, and real estate agent have no clue what a mortgage loan originator is talking about.
Yes.
So I need somebody to help me out on the mortgage side to harvest all this content I have.
Ask the right question, you approach the right company already. So my advice to you is when you join Loan Factory, we have over 1,200 loan officers. Most of them are hungry. They don't have business. They would love to join you and work with you. So since you have a lot of network, a lot of resource, right? You can bring in, I think you can easily bring in 3 to 4 loans a month. You can build a team, or you can partner with 1 or 2 loan officers who would love to help you and get paid like 30 bps, 40 bps, or 50%. You earn the other 50%. And everyone gonna be happy because
at least 50% of something always being way more than 100% of nothing. So I really don't mind to share as long as I have somebody that is helping me out.
Yeah, and not only that, we have rate system, rate technology, and rate processor can help you close your loan easily. So I think you approach the right company and we give you all kind of support to make sure you are successful. You can grow your business. So you will be amazed. The more I show you, the more you will like it. And later on, I can talk to you. I can share with you things that you can do to help you grow your business. So
I would love that. Thank you.
We have team and mentorship right here. So you go here, you see all the mentorship. You can be a mentee. You see the list of the mentor here. If you like any of these, you can click on request and you can join them. Or if you are good, you want to be a mentor, you can just click here. Or if you want to look at all the teams in the company, here are all the teams, and you can just join the team. So, and before you even join them, you can call them up, talk to them, get to know the team member or the team leader or the mentor. Always pick up the phone and talk first. You have information about them. You can call them. So, and then commission request. So as soon as you close a loan, you can go here and click here to request a commission. Very easy. Everything automated. Your dashboard is you want to go here, you can see a breakdown of all your loans. Marketing here, this is really good. I bet many of you heard about Lead Hacker, right?
Yeah, no lead hacker yet.
Lead Hacker will cost you $300 a month. Here, I built something similar for you for free. So it's free compared to $300 for one software. I give you a lot more than just one software. So Facebook ads, you can create a Facebook ads. After that, you come back and connect, and then you can run ads. You can connect and run ads on Facebook. And when you run ads on Facebook, you can specify $10 a day, $20 a day.
Yep.
Who you want to target. You can pick a template. What kind of ads you want to run. We do exactly like Lead Hacker. And when you run ads, you can monitor it. If you have a lead coming in, it will show up on your lead funnel right here, on your lead pipeline. And you get notified, hey, well, you have a new lead. And then you log in here, you see the new lead show up right here. And then you can click on it to call them. Okay? So that is Facebook ads. We created for you. We want to help you, right? And then we have mailing lists where you can create a lot of lists with a lot of contacts. Like here, I create a list of Vietnamese in California, 36,000. I work with the lead. I email them. That's how I get clients. Mailing list. You can create a static list, which you import a database into it, or you can create a dynamic list. A dynamic list can be could be a list of loans that you have, and you can filter by what you want. By the loan amount, by loan type, by credit score, you can narrow it down. Or you can work, the lead can be a prospect, all of your prospect. So you can create mailing lists so that you can email them regularly. You can have an email drip campaign. So after you have the mailing list, you can set up the drip campaign. You can drip on holiday, on any holiday we send out to all clients. Or you can do a follow-up campaign. Let's say out of your closed loan, 1 year later, you email them. You can turn on and set up the drip campaign to send it out to your clients. Closing agent, not important. Training, we have an academy. I talked about this earlier today. Conversation history. We'll keep track of all conversation with your clients so that you can track. You can search the client. You can search text message, ring changer, and all that. So these are just some of the features that we offer. Any question about this? Hi, Vesper.
Hey, I just have a quick question. So I'm using Lead Hackers right now. So I know like they have multiple like Facebook ads. So the one that you mentioned, do you guys have like pre-made funnels and ads on this, or we just need to create like our own and then post it, like promote them on Facebook and Instagram?
We do have templates for you. And when you select it, some template is for Facebook lead form. Some template will create a lead funnel for you, landing page for you, everything for you. You don't need to do anything. The whole thing free.
Do you guys have training on those? Like your marketing team might be able to assist us?
Yes. I will provide training.
Okay. And then I assume like this system that you guys have, it's gonna be like a CRM for us also. Is it possible to import our existing like leads that we already have? Because I have like almost 4,000 leads generated like from Lead Hackers. So is it possible for me to import all of them and have access to them?
Yes, you can go to lead here, you can do action, and you can import. I'm not sure why, but yeah, multiple lead here, import multiple lead, and you can do you can import right here, drag and drop right here, and you have a template. You can click on the template, you look at the template, you put it in the template, and you can import it.
And then to call and text these clients.
No, in order to call and text them, you need to have a ring changer number. And right now, we don't support for loan officer yet.
So there is no way to call them using this system?
Because even Lead Hacker, you have to pay for, I believe, Go High Level, right? To get.
Yes, we have Go High Level, and then we just pay for like a line of phone.
So it costs you more. It costs you more to set up Go High Level, and then the phone number for you, allow you to call and text. So everything adds up a lot.
So how it's gonna work here? So we have the leads, and then we have to use our cell phone to make the calls, right?
Correct.
Okay. Is it possible to forward calls to the cell phone or something? So we will be able to use the system to make the calls, or no, it's not possible?
Not possible for now, but in the future, I might consider allowing you to have ring changers so that you can do all of this.
Got it.
Yeah, but what you do there, you use a Google number. Just tag a Google number to your phone and use that to make your calls.
Yeah, but I think Western want to integrate to the system. So that you click a button right here to call, right? See the call here?
Yeah.
I can click and call, you know. I have the script right here. This is for my staff. So they can click and call, and we track everything. You can set up the drip campaign, the email and the phone call campaign and all that. It's getting really detailed, but most of the time it doesn't work because using your cell phone is always the best way to reach out to the client and convert. It's hard to do anything with automated right now. The consumer, they are not easily converted, especially the automated system. It's convenient for you, but the client hate that. So my advice is still using your own personal cell phone, personal time, pick up the phone and talk to them. And the key is to call them right away and try to convert. Don't rely on the automated system. It rarely works. So, and then you can drip them too. Let's say you import 400 lists into here. You can create an email drip campaign. And we drip them. We have that email drip campaign to help you out. Yeah.
Is it possible to because I have like one assistant, I added her to my what is it, the CRM, the Go High Level CRM here, and she makes the call for me. Once she has an appointment, then I will reach out to that client. So is it possible to add someone to here to have access to the leads or no?
Because of the compliance and unlicensed activity, we cannot allow you. But of course, she can call, but then we cannot allow her to access because she's not part of the company.
Got it.
Yeah. But believe me, our system is the best. It's free. Whatever you need, we build it. We even have the AI right here. On the bottom right corner, we have AI where you can do a lot of cool things. You can, you or the client can ask the question, how many loans application do I have? You can ask any question about guideline. You can quote rate, show me the best rate today. And you can even create a loan application using AI. Okay. So you can say, help me create a new loan application.
Well, one other thing with my AI here right now is that I really like is based upon all my previous conversation. If I call the client now and didn't get him, I can click on my AI. It creates a complete email based upon past conversation. I can kick that out as long as I proof it. Is that something that we're looking forward to get?
You mean you talk about AI?
Yes. So it looks and pass interaction with the client. So it's looking at, okay, I called Mr. Smith yesterday. I spoke with him about his new purchase. So it's looking at all the conversation that went on between me and that particular client. And when my next email that I'm going to send out, I just ask the AI to create it.
We haven't worked on that yet, but we have an AI application where you can drag the document in. AI will read them all and attempt to fill out application for you. So let me share with you where the borrower go to the website, they can fill out an application. So the borrower will fill out an application and they said they want to buy a home. The seller accepted their offer. They will answer. They will fill out the email and name. So we will show them a short application, not a long one. So we only ask them important information. And we have an AI application. So the consumer can drag this document in here and we will read it and populate the application for them. So we have the technology we can help our clients. But if the borrower don't want to use the AI application, they can always fill it out manually. They can always fill out the application manually. And they can fill out the application manually. And the application is only 6 pages, very short, And on the last page, we will ask for the list of documents where they can upload it. So the system will understand information that filled out here by the clients, and we ask them to upload documents. And when the borrower fill out the application, the system will send you a text message and say, "Hey, Vespan, there's a new client fill out application on your website, and this is the borrower name." So you will log in, you see the borrower fill out an application, and you can help them. So for example, let me share with you. I cannot show you the production server because for privacy. So I only show you this staging server. So this is similar but not a production server. It's all fake data. So you can see that as the loan officer, if you pay attention, you will do very little. You will do what happened to the system if you are not in. So basically, as the loan officer, we do very little. The borrower fill out an application. The borrower fill out an application. You get notified. You log in. You see they finished only 2 pages. You will call them up and say, "Hey, Kevin, I saw you fill out an application right now. Do you have any question for me? You need help finishing the application." So basically, you handhold them, help them finish the application, and answer any question they have. Tell them to upload document. So when they upload document, they finish the application. Your job is to go in, review the penalty, review all documents, full credit report, run AUS, and convert it to a loan. And when you convert it to a loan, you run the pricing. You decide what lender you submit the loan to. You create a rate alert. So we have a rate alert right here. I can share with you. We have a rate alert where you can, let me share with you the rate alert. This is a really cool feature. So you create a rate alert in here. You check the pricing for every loan, and you pick the rate, you pick the lender, and you create rate alert. You tell the borrower that, "Hey, I will submit your loan to the lender today. I have created a rate alert for you. The rate alert is really cool. It will monitor the rate for you. Every morning, if you check your email, you see the rate. You see the rate there. Please monitor the rate and call me when you like the rate and you want to lock it." So that way, you tell the borrower to monitor the rate for you and tell you when they want to lock the rate. So let's say right here, we can give them 5.5% with no point. So you go here and create a rate tracking. You create a rate tracking right here. And then you can set it to daily or weekly or target hit. You can set it to daily or real time. And you create rate alert right here. So the borrower will monitor the rate for you. You will pick the lender. You create rate alert. You pick the lender. You indicate how much you want to make on that loan. You pick whether you want to submit the wholesale or correspondent. And the processor will follow your instruction, submit the loan, and move it all the way to fund it for you. So that is the process. And if you pay attention, your job is very simple. The borrower will check the rate on your website. They fill out the application on your website. They upload documents. They monitor the rate. They tell you what rate they want to lock. They do almost everything. And then the processor will do almost all of the work for you. They will submit the loan to the lender that you want. They will work with the lender, the title company, and the borrower to move the loan all the way to fund it for you. For you, your job is to lock rate for client, explain the loan estimate, the CD, and review the loan, review the tenancy, the documents, make sure they qualify, pick the lender for them, create rate alert. Those are your job. So your job is pretty simple because the consumer do most of the work. And that's why we call it do-it-yourself mortgage. And this is the reason why most of the clients, they love working with loan factors because they have control over the process. They know what's going on. They do most of the work. They like it. So that is our secret. The client happy with us. They do everything. They're in control. They rather be responsible and they see what's going on. Every time we update the loan status, the borrower will get notified of the status. So any question with this process? Yeah, hi, IG.
Yeah, I was filling out the onboarding form. I saw the clause that says if there's a mistake in a loan, both the loan officer and the processor are liable. So I'm wondering if I'm a loan officer, I'm doing everything I can to do it right, and the processor does it wrong because I don't have control over the processor. How am I liable? How do you guys protect the loan officer from this kind of thing?
Can you share with me that paragraph later?
Sorry?
Can you share with me that paragraph?
I not in my computer. I'm using my phone, but I will do that in your email.
Sure, sure. So, but basically, it's rarely that we run into problem because the borrower is the one that fill out application. You and the processor can also review it again and compare to the document. So rarely that we run into that problem. And even if something wrong on the application, the lender might catch it too. So there's so many people can catch the problem on the 1003. Yeah. Hi, Christopher.
Yes. I have a question about the credit reports again here. So then if we're pulling credit for clients, whether it's a soft pull or hard pull, we have to pay for those ourselves on the front end?
Yes.
Unless we use Rocket Mortgage?
Yes, unless you send them Rocket Mortgage, you have to pay for those. And when the loan is closed, we will get the borrower to pay us back, pay you back.
Okay. Is there any way for us to pass that fee down to the borrower instead when they're doing an application? They can pay for the the credit pull?
Yes, yes. So we build the website for you. On the website, there's an application. On the application, you can configure that. You can select that I want my borrower to the ability to pull credit report and pay for it. So if you turn that on, the borrower can see the message. They can pay for the credit report and pull it, and that way you don't have to pay for it. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Mona.
Hi. I have a question about the moment when you have the application. How is the file assigned to a processor? Is it you guys assign it or we can choose? How does that work?
You. So after the loan application is completed, you will convert it to a loan. That means you signal to the processor that they can take over the loan and submit it. So when you convert it to a loan, you say, I want to send to correspondent or wholesale, and what lender you want to send to, what is your commission on that loan. So when you do all of that, then the processor will pick up and submit the loan for you. Yeah.
But do we have ability to pick like somebody in our time zone or?
Yes, yeah. We will assign you a processor, and you will work with the processor for a long time.
Okay.
So for your loans, you work with the same processor. That way, you and the processor can get to know each other and help each other. And
okay.
some reason you don't like the processor, you can ask us to assign you a new processor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's see what else. Anyone have more questions for me? Hi, Vespan.
Hey, I have another question. So is there any ways, because I haven't seen your lender list yet, but
Yeah, go ahead. Right here. Let me show it to you.
So I want to know, like in other lenders and brokers that I worked before, I see that if I have like any scenarios, I have to reach out to each AE like directly, and it takes a lot of time for me to just call one by one.
Yeah,
Or
let me
I
show.
can just BCC them in a blind email and have them just
Yes, good,
confirm.
good question. Here we have a marketplace right here. You see that, right? And you see the lender tab right here. We have 219 lenders, 4 of them online. That means you can click on it, join a live webinar, live meeting with the AE. So first you can go to our marketplace and talk to the AE live. Okay, and you can try it out now. You can go to moso.com and you can chat with them. I'm gonna type in the chat box so that you can play with them.
So does it mean like when I share my scenario in that chat box, whoever
explain it, Desmond. Let me explain it. Okay. So you can see all 219 lenders here. If you need to look up any lender, you can type in here, you know, any lender, so that it will show up here. That means we work with them. And then if you want to find a particular, all lenders for a particular loan, like private loan, then when you select private loan, you can see 73 lenders that can do private loan. If you want to check commercial loan, then 34 lenders that can do commercial loan. And your question is, let's say you have a commercial loan, you want to check, you want to ask, and I know one way to call all of them, but it takes a lot of time. So you can click on this button, email this lender a scenario. So if you click on that, you can select how many lenders you want to ask. Right now it's set to these, all lenders here. So you can type in the inquiry. You can type in, and then you can send it out. Or you can filter more if you want to. So this is how you can post an inquiry. And when you post it, you go to the lender finder, you can see it. And you can see that every day our loan officer asking questions, and the lender will respond back here. So our loan officer asks questions and the lender respond back. Okay. So we have a marketplace where you can post inquiry. You can narrow it out by the type of loan, type of lender. At Loan Factory here, you can see that we have loan officer support every day of the week. We have underwriting support. You can join them to get help. And we have support for processor too. So you can look up the department or team or mentor in here. So at Loan Factory, you can always reach out to someone and get an answer. Not like right now with your company, you cannot receive this kind of support. So lender finder, I showed you already, also the letter inquiry. Events. So here you can see all upcoming events, all upcoming event, or external and internal event. So we have orientation for loan officer here. We have a lot of training every day, tons of training every day. And I will hold weekly sales call too. You can see a lot of event. And for the completed, you can watch it. Like last Friday, there's a weekly sales call, you can watch it. So some of the event, you can watch it. So this is what we offer, we help you. It's completely free. Yeah, so anyone have question? Investment? Hi, investment?
Yeah, I have another question, not related to this topic though. Is it okay if I go over it?
Yes.
So let's say I'm not licensed in a specific state and I have like a DSCR loan or a fix and flip loan, and the lender is okay if I'm not licensed in that specific state to do the loan. Is it fine with Loan Factory if we do the loan?
Yes, you can do the loan and we will pay you.
Okay. And then what if I'm not licensed in a state and it's like an FHA loan or conventional loan? Do you guys have corporate loan officers that we can assign the loan to and still get paid, or no?
Yes and no. If you are W-2, then yes, you can refer to us and we can pay you a referral bonus because you are W-2. But if you're 1099, we cannot pay you.
So if it's 1099, then if I'm 1099, then there is no way to get paid on those loans.
Correct, because you are not licensed. We're not supposed to pay you.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
And then also, is it possible to, so let's say I have a purchase loan in process and the agents, they keep asking for updates. Is it possible to just give them like some kind of like access to only see the status of the file?
Yeah, they have access. Basically, you can create, they are considered a partner, your partner. So we can create an account for them. You can create an account for them. They will get notified, or they can log in and see all the status. Good thing is in about a month, 1 month from now, we will release a mobile app for you, for your realtor, for your client. Your realtor can check the status of all transactions that they send to you, and they can send lead to you. So you're gonna see our mobile app is amazing. You will love it. The realtor love it. The client love it. We are pushing that to release it in a month or so.
And I assume we are gonna have like training once we are
on board.
Yes, of course.
Let's say I still have like a few loans at the current broker that I'm working for now. Is it possible if we start onboarding process but not transfer the licenses until my loans are funded?
Yes, we can onboard you so that you can get used to the system. The only thing is you cannot submit loan.
Yeah.
However, if you have any transition loan, you gotta submit to Loan Factory under my name. And hopefully in a few days, your license is active. We can move the loan back to your name.
Got it. Got it. And then what are the minimum submissions required by Loan Factory?
There's no minimum requirement.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Westman. You have a lot of potential. I can tell that you love the new system. You love the new software to bring in leads. Yeah, you asked a lot of good questions. Hi, Evans.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I have a question about the 1099 versus W-2. So New Jersey is a state that requires you to be W-2. Is that if it's your home state, or is it you have to be, if you're licensed in New Jersey, that means you have to be W-2 across the board?
Yeah. So if you are licensed and you want to do business in one of the 13 states, then you have to be W-2, no other choice, like New Jersey. So you have to be W-2. You cannot be both. Once you are W-2, you're W-2 in all states.
Or you choose not to do business with the W-2 state, right? And then you can do 1099.
Yeah, you have to be W-2. If you want to be licensed in one of the 13 states, you have to be W-2.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Evans. Hi, Christopher.
Hi, yes. I have a small team here in the state of Texas, and I had actually been working with UWM in the process of moving to the brokerage. We're in a retail setting now. But I've already gotten the LLC and almost everything set up for that. And I think the next step was for me just to get sponsored from the state to have a branch. Do you guys work with that, or how does it work with the Loan Factory? You pay the loan officer directly? Do you pay the LLC?
So it depends. Look like you want to be a broker, right?
I was going towards that, yes.
Yeah. So look like you want to be a broker, and in Texas, you can work with more than one broker at the same time. You don't have to work with UWM. As a broker, you have a choice. And at Loan Factory, we are a broker. We choose to work with Rocket because they consistently have better rate. and they don't play game. They don't force me to pick one side or the other. So that's why we want to work with Rocket. We believe Rocket is a better partner. But then you can try to be a broker in Texas, and if you want, you can be a broker in Texas, and then you can work with Loan Factory in other states if you want to.
And as far as, do you pay the individual LLC or do you pay the individual loan officer?
We pay the individual loan officers because the LLC might not have a license. Most LLC don't have a license, mortgage license, and that's why we cannot pay them.
And just in case, you know, the state of Texas does grant a license, will you be paying the LLC, or is that an option for us or no?
It's an option, but almost 100% of time, it's always better to pay individual. The LLC doesn't have a license. Your LLC might have a license, but you have to go through the trouble to get the license for your company. It is a lot of trouble, a lot of overhead, and that is only one state. So if you want to get licensed in multiple states, your LLC have to be licensed in multiple states as well, and it's almost impossible. Yeah, it's a lot of work to have a company license.
Yep.
Well,
Been there, done that.
a lot of compliance, overhead, auditing, reporting, all kind of crazy, and every
All the
state.
bookkeeping is on you.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. I really enjoyed talking to all of you. I have to go. I have another meeting at 3. I'm sorry, but I would love to chat to any of you. So my team will reach out to you in case you have any question for me, and I can talk to you. So let me know. Or you can, yeah, you let me know if you have any question for me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.